They're putting the smoke on down there. They're going to be taxiing back. In just a few minutes, here they come. On the takeoff roll from the Mid-Atlantic Air Museum, here's the B-25 briefing time. Ladies and gentlemen, how about waving your hats, your programs, whatever you got for Carol Polan, Wing Walker Extraordinaire. Oh, man, talk about the sound around here today. Oh, look at this. Time to do a little crop dusting here. The airplane you just saw go out was a North American B-25 Mitchell bomber. It was one of the most versatile and widely used aircraft and considered the best medium bomber of the Second World War. Oh, look at this. We're going to do donuts. Coming in from the left, let's listen to briefing time. The B-25 Mitchell of the Mid-Atlantic Air Museum. Powered by a pair of Wright R2600 radial engines. That means the cylinders are arranged in a circle around the crankshaft. 1,700 horsepower apiece. Back in April of 1941, in the dark days following Pearl Harbor, the B-25 Mitchell played an amazing role. Boosted America's morale and scared the snot out of the Japanese. I'm talking, of course, the Doolittle Raiders. They wanted a plan. They wanted to do something to restore American morale because we had been kicked hard at Pearl Harbor. And the president, Franklin D. Roosevelt, came up with an idea. He said, "Gentlemen, we want to kick them right in the teeth. Come up with a plan and make it happen." Here's the B-25. Bomb bay doors open. General Doolittle was put in charge of a program with all volunteer crews. They loaded up 16 B-25s on the aircraft carrier Hornet. They were stripped down, minimal armament, maximum fuel, minimal bomb load. They didn't really do much damage. However, the psychological effect of that raid was felt for the rest of the war. Japan held troops back to defend the homeland. Coming in from the left, the B-25 of Mid-Atlantic Air Museum. Russ Strine at the controls, Tim O'Hara co-pilot. April of 1941, so long ago. The last reunion of the Doolittle Raiders was held 3 years ago. I was there. Now, there's only one left, and that's Colonel Dick Cole. He is the last surviving member of the Doolittle Raiders. America owes all of them so much. They did something incredible, and they were all volunteers. Not one of them was drafted. Every one of them stepped forward and said, "Yeah, I want a piece of this." And they did a heck of a job. They were under the gun too. They were spotted way early. A Japanese fishing boat, which by the way was later sunk, spotted the aircraft carrier Hornet 400 miles from Japan. They had wanted to take off 200 miles from Japan. Unfortunately, the fishing boat radioed their position, and the Doolittle Raiders had to push the panic button. Here's the B-25 on a photo pass. The carrier Hornet was pointed into the wind at full speed, which was about 35 miles an hour, plus with the prevailing wind of 40 miles an hour, the aircraft were doing 75 miles an hour just as soon as they started rolling. And if you look on YouTube and see the video, well not video, but movie film, of the Doolittle takeoffs, they raised the nose wheel of the airplane as soon as they started rolling. And the rest is history. Now this airplane became surplus in 1959, and it would one day become the Mid-Atlantic Air Museum's crowd-pleasing bomber. Used to be owned by Tall Man Studios, famous for supplying aircraft and stunt pilots to the movie industry. It served as support aircraft for Around the World in 80 Days and other movies. But this airplane wasn't just a workhorse, she was also a star, appearing as tail number 6 Charlie in the movie Catch-22. And also 6 other motion pictures. This airplane's last appearance was in the TV miniseries War and Remembrance. From the right, we're going to do a photo pass here. The Mid-Atlantic Air Museum, briefing time, B-25 James Mitchell. You just don't hear engines like that every day. It sure sounds like the pistons are switching holes in those engines, that's for sure. One of the interesting things is that in my involvement in air shows, my ears have become tuned to radial engines. Well, I find out that it's contagious because I'm around them so much I can hear them from a great distance. But some of my friends are also becoming tuned to radial engines as well. And the one big surprise was my wife. She has actually gotten tuned in to radial engines as well. I think that's pretty cool. And in just a moment, Russ Strine, Tim O'Hara are going to bring briefing time in for a landing. By the way, if you would like to find out more about the Mid-Atlantic Air Museum, you can check out their website, maam.org, or just Google Mid-Atlantic Air Museum.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Absolutely.
And in a moment here, he's going to be bringing this thing in for a landing.
I had to pull over.
Russ Strine has been flying this airplane for, I can't even tell you how many years.
So I got out there and there was like smoke pouring out. I'm like, oh God. Like they said at the top of the hill, put it in low gear. I put it in third.
By the way, this airplane, when it was restored to a very authentic level of authenticity, completeness. And also making this achievement unique is that all the work was done by the staff and the volunteers of the Mid-Atlantic Air Museum. And I believe that's him right there. All that popping that you hear coming from the airplane, that is perfectly normal. What that is